With all of our tag teams set, now it is time to go in and start creating our rivalries for each show. Before we continue, I really want to stress that you shouldn't have as many participants, nor should you have an odd number of matches during your weekly show. So if you haven't already, go ahead and trim those down. With our weekly Raw cut down to 30 stars and 8 matches, including adding the tag title, now it is time to go in and set up our match table for our weekly show. After simulating an entire month, I found that this match table works perfectly for me. There's only 4 match types. You could have different ones, you could even have more. As you can see, I have a limit of 4 on my singles matches, which means I'm guaranteed 4 singles matches for my show. When you click the main event tab, you're guaranteeing that your main event for the show will be a singles match. The championship tab, if you click that, it's guaranteeing that you will have a championship match for each show. It doesn't specify what title will be up for grabs though. So I would save clicking that for your PLEs. You also see that I have a tag match in the main event as well. But because that is being shared with a singles match, those are going to offset each other. Which means in the main event of your show, you're either going to have a singles match or a tag match. And definitely have your limits match exactly the amount of matches you have for your show. I use triple threats and fatal four ways just to fill up the card, but if you enjoy those matches more, go ahead and increase the limit and even click the main event tab. So moving on to the rivalry section, you want to make sure the limit of matches matches with how many rivalries you have for your show. And because I have 3 rivalries on Raw, which include one-on-ones, this guarantees those matches will be on the show. And because I only have 1 tag team rivalry on Raw, with a limit of 1, this guarantees that that rivalry will be on Raw. If you have more tag team rivalries in your show than singles matches, you can just go ahead and swap the limits around. With our match card set up the way we want it, now it is time to go ahead and check out how the computer used this information to set up matches. So our first match looks pretty good between the New Age Outlaws and the Brood. They are a rivalry on SmackDown, but this works just as well. This match, though, does not. Jeff Hardy isn't a tag team. There's no reason why he should be in singles matches. This match is set up in your divisions, which is why it's good to set up divisions. Scotty 2 Hotty is in a tag team as well. He shouldn't be in a triple threat match. This is an okay match. Again, just a divisional match. This is good as well. Another divisional match. And did I mention divisional match? And this isn't even the main event. Stone Cold and Triple H not in the main event. And they're not even rivals. And I wish I knew what this match was. It's all over the place. I don't even want to look at it. Gangrel should be where Jeff Hardy is. I don't even care. What is this? After a few minutes of thinking what could have went wrong, I remembered that I simulated an entire month, which means I went through Backlash, which means the rivalries were reset. So now I have to go back in and reset my rivalries for this match table setup to work properly. So now we know how important it is to have your rivalries and your divisions set up. Otherwise, you'll have cards like that and spend too much time resetting your matches. Rivalries are reset. Now it's time for us to see if it worked. The first match is still looking the same, 2-on-2 between the Brood and New Age Outlaws. Second match has changed, which is a good sign. Gangrel, Mankind, and Ken Shamrock in a triple threat match. A very first rivalry match between the Hardys and Too Cool. Our second rivalry match. A third one, it's a divisional match, but it still works. Our third rivalry match, which is great, co-main event, and finally our main event, Stone Cold and Triple H rivalry. It works. This is as close to a perfect card as I'm going to get. The only thing left to do is to go over to SmackDown and set up our match table to match Raw's, but also to set up SmackDown's specific rivalries since they are different than Raw's. It is officially done. I have my tag team set, my match table set, as well as my rivalries, and everything works perfectly. Thank you for sticking all the way through to the end of the video. I hope you have found it to be very helpful, and if there's anything I missed, don't be afraid to let me know down in the comments. Thank you again. Now go enjoy your Attitude Era Universe mode.